We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the pocket. Goes for the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Did well to get the buff in there. Taking stock. Decides to buff up while they can. Takes a trip. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 chases them down. Still very early in the round. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Knockdown. Lands the forward throw. The core hits him with a stop and bounce. Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Max SA gauges. Unbelief going on the offensive. Risky up-close scrap still going. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Oh, burnout triggered. Gets a risky buff in. Sticks out a kick. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 needs to use that drive gauge better if they want to take things back. Took him to the corner and a flat. Sees the overhead coming. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Finds the target. Okay, here we go. Grabs him. Pancake time. What now? Burns out. Getting up close and personal. Ooh, what a smart throw. Keeps him out. The drive impact doesn't work. Knew the throw was coming. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. This is going to hit for a critical load. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. No one could have called that. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Denies the attack and stands firm and blocks the drive-in. All right. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Sticks the jump in. Knockdown. Goes for the super art. This Dragon Lash Flame could be big. Experiencing burnout. Player burnout activates. Going in. Both of them are low on health, and that was a well-placed projectile. Player 1 with a big first-round pickup. Can they close it out? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. The super armor does its job. Brings out the super art. How is this going to work out for them? Gets carried to the corner. Can they keep on him? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Blood smash! A quick breather. Player Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. There's a change of sides. Player 1 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Throw tech! They decide to take a breather. Turi digs in deep to get that drive impact. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Drops him hard. Jinrai, player 1 hits him with a stop and bop. Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. Denies! Keeps cool and locks him. Doesn't touch the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Comes crashing down. Time for both. And whip! They're wide open. A jump drops though. Jinrai, the low. Okay, here's anti-air in the clutch. Totsugeki to the face. Solid anti-air. Dangerous range here. Absolutely relentless. Wraps it up with a throw. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in the fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Flashes him. Jumps. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Very solid corner switch. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Right hand slap. Life lead opens up. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. They were right to be on guard there. But experiencing sneaks in the throw. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Charges forward. Still very early in the round. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. Both fighters planning something? Burnout activates. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Flashes him. They're recovered. Impact squat. There's a drive impact. Oh, here we go. Throw is denied. Here comes the... This is gonna hurt. Like, no! Critical art now? Flatlines on. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. All right. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Misses the drive impact. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Going in? Neither of them willing to back off here. Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. They gotta be careful with their remaining drive. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Anything off the smash? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 chases them down. Pops them with a Shoryu. What'll happen here? Scrapping it out up close. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Oh, says no to the impact. Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. Looks like Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Jumps up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Not much life. Oh, the throw connects. What's next? No! Critical art now? Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump-in is denied. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 has the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Gets the jump in. Gets right in there. Closing. What's next? Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Going in, who will capitalize on an opening first? Shoots off a fireball up close. The drive impact is denied. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? A thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Who's going to start things off? Beautiful setup with that attack. Flashes him. Can't tech the throw? What'll happen here? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Genius read. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages charges forward. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Hits him with a stop and bop. Good read with that throw escape. Player experiencing burnout. There's a change of sides. Player 1 will burnout activates. Full SA meters on deck for both. Perfect tech. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. Sumo headbutt. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, stun! Bad news is on the way. Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build up.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Good parry there, and what's the play here? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Goes for the throw. Taking stock. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Player 1 chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. Charges forward. Life lead opens up. Brushes off the impact. Decides to meet them in the air. This is the Ranger KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Takes a trip. 100-hand slap. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A quick breather. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumper. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Opts for the throw. Great work finding the opening. Oh, easy tech. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Throws them to negate the block. Holds out with the block. Okay, they trade hits. Dashes up, throws them. What's next? Nice tech. Charges forward. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Looking for a chance. In there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Anything off the smash? Going on the offensive? The jump-in is denied. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball. Goes for the fireball. Charges forward. Clean parry. What'll happen here? Full SA meters on deck for both stock. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Ah, burnout activates. Jump. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to kick. A quick breather. No! Critical art now? Life lead is there. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Jump in, finds the mark. Knockdown. Sticks the jump in. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Life lead opens up. Knockdown. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Long, low attack hits. Oito throw. You can't let them close in like that. Going on the offensive? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Sumo headbutt. KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Nice counter. Smart play there. Goes for the drive rush there. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Knockdown. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capital Oito throw. You can't let the big play does it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The throw misses. From up above. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed the going on the offensive. Barely blocks the jump in. Charges forward. Brushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super ultimate killer headband. Knockdown and strikes back with the overdrive arrow. Time for a drink. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Noticeable life fakes out the low kick in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Get right in there. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. What are they thinking here? Oh, what a move. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown and each hit is so important here. The Thunder is driving back to close the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. Charges forward. Player 2 can build off this lead. Good old slap. Player 2. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Still scrapping. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Going in. Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Starts with a jump in. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. What are these fighters thinking now? Knockdown. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? The low is denied. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Shoots off a fireball up close. Coming through. Knockdown. Oh, whiffs the throw. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? And the throw ends the round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Jumps in. Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the gauge for a super art. Ultimate killer head wrap. Player one holding onto that corner advantage. Barely blocks the jump in. Knockdown and blocking that drive in there. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Round one.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? The super up converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Who's gonna make a move? Decides to go in with the target combo. Backs them into the corner. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? They hit each other. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Neither of them willing to back off here. Impact's a no-go. Going on the offensive? Life lead opens up. Uicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. No escaping that. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The jump in is denied. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Solid blocking. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Jumps? Smart play with the throw. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Took him to the corner in a flash. Barely blocks the jump in. Hits him with a 1-2-3. Jumps up. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Totsugeki to the face! Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Blocks it. Burnout activates. Player one will look to apply pressure here. What now? Player one reads the jump in perfectly. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. The next touch may decide which one flatlines on. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Back at the start. They're not taking any check. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. That connects with the throw. Ooh, you knocked them out of the air. Throws them. Oh, here we go. Drops them. Player two is in a very good spot. They were waiting for it. They're in range. We knew the throw was coming. That back throw was huge. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Forward throws, laying the pressure on Thick. Are they going to be able to... Excellent block! Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back just knocked them out of the air. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
No hesitation or regret! It's a without a hand after Tommy!
This is going to hit for a critical arc. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves.
Oh, that's how you punish! Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win!